They said it was over when he lost his leg, but he turned that pain into purpose.
What's up, Underdawg? So what would you do if life pulled the game away from you? Most would fold. Knoah didn't. He built a legacy. From battling bone cancer in 9th grade to becoming a standout basketball content creator. This isn't just a survival story. It's a masterclass in mindset, purpose, and grind. So, let's go. Welcome to another episode of Underdawg's Voice Podcast, where we shine a light on the gritty, the overlooked, and the undeniable. I'm your host, Coach Q, and today's guest is Knoah Knowlden. Did I say that right?
Yeah, Knoah Knowlden, yep.
Okay. Better known as the One-Leg Bandit. He's not just a baller. He's a baller, a creator, a walking example of what it means to bet on yourself when the world tells you to fold. All right, everybody, welcome Knoah. What's up, Knoah? What's going on, man?
So how you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing great, man. How's everything going with you?
I'm great as well, you know.
Good. So look, let's get everything started. Let's start at the beginning. Like, tell us what life was like before your diagnosis, and how did your bone cancer change your plans, and how did you keep from breaking mentally?
I mean, life before, my diagnosis, I was, I was playing basketball still, determined, working out hard, determined to go to, just be successful in, the sport I play. And, afterwards, it just changed my whole mindset of, how I see things in life and in basketball in general, and just the obstacles that I had to go over.
Yeah, so that's understandable. So many young athletes attach their identity to sports. So what helped you redefine yours?
I say my support base, my fans, supporters, family, loved ones.
Okay. All right. So listen, y'all. Most athletes fight for minutes, but Knoah was fighting for his life, and yet the game never left him. The game gives us a lot. It teaches a lot. So we're going to talk to Knoah some more about what the game taught him. So what kept your love for the game alive when you couldn't suit up like everyone else?
I know, when I was younger, I'd be watching basketball videos with my dad. Michael Jordan videos, top 50 plays of all time. We watched that all the time. And then me just casually just watching NBA players and pros basketball videos for hours, and just in the house just dribbling the ball, just studying it.
Okay. Now talk about your crew, man. Talk how did those late nights in the gym with your friends keep you sane?
I mean, they helped me a lot, mentally and everything, to keep me strong through the process, and just let me know this is not a setback. This is something more greater than that.
So what was your your lowest moment, and what helped you climb out of it?
I'll say my lowest moment mentally was just when I was supposed to think about not being able to play the sport basketball again, and that really turned me down mentally.
And your friends helped you. Your friends and your family really helped you get back on track with that, right?
Yeah, for sure. Helped me out through everything. Pushing out my basketball videos when I started out. My mom pushed it out, and John Wall reached out and gave me a signed jersey with a bobblehead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So that was real motivating to you, I guess, to keep on going.
Yeah, for sure.
Good. All right. So listen, y'all. This is why I built the Underdawg's Voice Academy, because Knoah's story is proof that mental toughness isn't about height. It's about holding on to who you are no matter what life throws at you. So check out the free mindset guide and the show notes. If this hit home. All right, so you become a voice for the voiceless, right? Through
Okay.
content. So how did you get started? Let's talk about that.
How to get spotted on content?
Yeah, so you became the voice of the voiceless through content. So how did you get started with, doing that?
Okay. During like it was my senior year of high school, and my friend named Jordan, he was on the basketball team, and he was posting like TikToks and stuff during the time it was out, and I just got inspired by him to keep doing TikToks, and I started. I was it was after school. I was dribbling the basketball in the gym. I did my first ever spin move, and then I posted on TikTok and went viral, and then Overtime posted it, and yeah, that was the first time I started my content. That's where it
Okay.
started.
Okay, so did you ever feel like you're still competing just in a different lane?
What you mean, like competing?
Like as far as playing basketball and things like that?
Oh
Because I
yeah, for
know,
sure.
for what I've seen, is like, so what other stuff do you do? Because it's just amazing to me just watching your videos and the things you can do. Um,
Appreciate it, man. That means a lot.
right, right. Like, you don't have no excuses.
Right.
And there's a lot of people, and I don't want to say this the wrong way. There's a lot of people out here that has two arms, two legs, and everything, but make excuses. Right?
Right.
You don't do that. You find a way. You
Right.
find a way to still play the same sport that you loved when you was younger. And it still makes you happy. And what really got me is your segment about you trying to dunk, and I'm like, yo, that's just amazing.
Yeah.
Like, for real, like.
Yeah. How that started? It just I seem like a lot of like content creators I look up to dunking the basketball, and just my friend Arthur, he's dunking the basketball. So I just one day I posted on TikTok. I decided I was gonna take dunking real serious, and then beyond that, it's history.
All right, so what's going on with that?
I'm still reaching 10 feet to this day. Right now I'm
Okay.
at I could touch 9'6", 9'6", the rim. Right
Yeah.
now I'm just learning how to dunk it, which I'm gonna start using like a volleyball or like a tennis ball to start dunking, and
Like,
then leveling up to the basketball.
okay, that's great, man. That's how a lot of people start. But that's great, man. I'm glad you keep on your journey, man. And I really believe that you're gonna be able to, um, complete your journey. So, what do you want people to feel when they watch your videos?
Oh, definitely feel inspired and encouraged, and just determined to like whatever obstacles or anything you're going through, you can push through it, but not just by yourself with God.
See, y'all. See, when you stop chasing clout and start chasing impact, people can't ignore your presence anymore. And I think that's what you're doing. Instead of you chasing clout, you're chasing impact. You want people to be inspired by your videos, and I was greatly inspired. Like I told you before, like I was like, I have to get them on the show, man, because I think your story, for real, I think your story is going to inspire a whole lot of people to, not make no more excuses and things like that. And I always say, if you
Right.
can change one person, you done did your job. So again, I really appreciate you coming on. So, what would you say to a kid who just got some devastating news about their health or career?
I would just say take a step back and just breathe and realize that you still have an opportunity, even though with the setback and like you said, the diagnose or anything with your health that happened, and yeah, have a support base, a strong support base, and just grind. Keep your head down, just grind.
Okay, all right. So, what has basketball given you, even after all it took?
Basketball gave me a lot. Um, I mean, it got me through things and places that I never thought or seen I can go through. Um, Made me meet a lot of people, even with the same diagnosis. People missing an amputee, like missing legs or arm. Yeah, meeting those people inspired me, knowing that I'm not the only person that went through this.
And so it's another reason why I did this because years ago I used to coach a kid that's like you know the guy I don't know his name with the one arm I think is
And
his
Matthew
name.
Hansel, yeah, I look up to
Yeah,
him a lot too.
yeah. So I had coached a kid that only had one arm. And this, I mean, when I tell you the boy was nice, like ball handling and everything, could shoot threes. A young kid. He was about him and my son. Cause him and my son played together. It was about he was about 12.
12.
Yes. And I mean, this little boy, like no excuses, no nothing. Played D, played hard, blocked shots, and he was just like in that room. Like it just amazed me. You know what he could do. Again, with no excuses or anything like that. And I coached him the same way I coached everybody else. And he performed like everybody else and sometimes even better than everybody else. He was like one of the best people on the team.
That's
And,
crazy.
right. So, like you said,
Shit, you might have to teach me some things on the court.
yeah,
Because,
you know
I
what?
don't even know. I don't know everything. So,
Yeah, me either.
I'm
Me
still
either.
learning to this day.
Right. Me either. I've been coaching for over almost 20 years and I'm still learning. And I ain't seen him in a while. Like, I ain't seen him since I stopped coaching him. It was like I coached him for like a year. It was in like a little development league, but he was really good.
Okay.
But I ain't seen him in a while. So
Yeah,
let's
we might
talk.
have to get a session in. Do like a
Yeah,
hoop session in one day.
yeah. We might got to do that. I think that could we can make. I think we can make that happen. That could be
Yeah,
possible.
for sure.
Yeah, we can make that happen for sure. So let's talk about belief. How do you protect yours?
Like just in general,
Yeah, just in general.
I'll just say, keeping God in the loop of everything. Keeping them like distance from like distractions, like partying and stuff like that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much
So what do
nothing
you
too
want?
complex.
Oh yeah. So, what do you want people to know about Knoah?
That's a good question. Uh, I want them to know that how nothing stopped me, like nothing diversity, nothing stopped me at all from continuing my journey. I'll say just realizing that I'm human and I'm just like everyone else. And yeah, I'll just say that.
The hardest part of this journey for you, and I know sometimes it might be hard for you to talk about it. I'm not sure. Um, I'm not in your position, but even with people that's not in your position, it's hard to talk about certain stuff. But for you, the hardest part about your journey was what? Like,
I'll say being consistent, just getting up every day and just putting my mind towards like my goals and what I want to do.
I think you're doing an excellent job at it because the stuff you post every day is showing your determination and the fact that you're not going to let anything, stop you.
Yeah, I
Right.
appreciate that, man. Every day is not perfect. I have my moments a lot. Well, sometimes I don't feel like getting out of bed, or don't feel like working out.
And you know what? That's when you're supposed to do it. When you don't feel like
For sure,
it. That's when you're
sure.
supposed to do it. Like I don't be feel like doing this sometimes. I be like, shoot, I got a podcast today. I do not feel like doing this. But look, in order for me to get the people what they want, I have to do it. You know what I mean? Even when I don't
Right.
feel like it. And I think the greatest people that do things when they don't feel like it. I got my
Right.
all in the way. When they don't feel like it. And that's when you need to do it. Is when you don't feel like it, like I said. And kudos to you, man. Yeah, I mean, I know it's difficult than most. Um, but again, you have no excuses. You get up and you work out every day and you do your thing to keep yourself grounded and stronger. And I think that's very commendable.
Appreciate it, man. You good?
All right, let's have a little fun with the fun fire round. Now I'm gonna ask you some stuff, right? You got about a minute. to answer each question. Okay. Real quick, first thing coming to your mind. Dream collab as a content creator. Who would you like to collab with?
You talking about in the content space or just in general?
Content space.
Oh, if you're talking about content space, I would say YBK Ray.
Okay. All right, that's a good one. So one thing people misunderstand about Knoah.
Misunderstand, I would just say that I'm funny, you know. I can be quiet a lot, but once I get to know you, then I'm good.
Funny.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, the worst trash talk you ever heard. What a basketball court, like the worst trash talk you ever heard.
It'd be a lot. It's a lot, actually. You know, a lot of people say in the comments, Pixar lamp, or like,
I know. Oh. I don't mean to laugh. But what?
No, you're good. No, that's good. It'd be funny to me. Like, it's just one video I have that went viral recently, and like people putting the Pixar lamp, like what do you call it? It's like a picture emoji. Yeah.
What? Yo, somebody really said that. And look,
Yeah.
here's a good part about that you laughed at it. You know, like it didn't get you. You know, it's just something you laughed at. Like, yo.
Yeah, no, it don't get to me.
Right. But really? Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah, and the original things people be saying, you know, like travel or like up and down. You know, that original stuff. Ain't crazy.
Oh, come on, man. I can't look at what's the name. I cannot look at what's the name no more. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. All right, so rank these things: passion, skill, confidence, work ethic. So which one is number one? So passion, skill, confidence, work ethic.
I'll say passion number one. Confidence, work ethic, and then the last one, I forgot the last one you said. Skill, yeah.
And you know, I'm so glad you said it in that order, because that's the right order to have it in. Skill should always be last, to me.
Yeah, same for me too.
I think skill should always be last. As long as you got passion, confidence, and work ethic, if you don't have those, the skills don't matter, because you're not going to produce.
Especially confidence. Confidence is a big thing.
And again, that's why I came out with my academy. My academy is focusing on confidence, mindset, and leadership. Right, teaching these kids out here how to be confident. Because no matter how many times you go to skill training, if you ain't confident, it ain't gonna show up in the game.
Right.
So, and I always tell people, if sports supposed to be 90% mental and 10% skill, why do we train more on the skill part, the 10% and not the 90%?
Right.
See, for you, your mental is tough, right? You got passion about what you want to do. You got confidence in what you're doing. You got
when I be playing like original, like when I just go to them pick up 5v5s, you know, I have my moments where I get nervous and stuff sometimes.
Yeah, but that's okay. But you still had the passion, the confidence, and the work ethic to go out there and even play 5-on-5, you know, outside with other people. A lot of people in your position don't. Some people, I don't say a lot. Some people in your position won't do that. Won't take that chance to go out there and do that. But you do, and that's the thing. That's because you're passionate and you're confident. And you work at it every day. You got kids that got all their limbs and is not as passionate and confident as you are with their skill, because they don't work at it like that. Or if they do work at their skills, it don't translate to the game because they don't have passion and they don't have confidence. Confidence is a skill now. It has to be taught. When I was coming up, we learned how to be confident playing against older people. Grown men.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, grown men on
people
the
better than you.
Yeah, grown men on the basketball court. Now, everything for these kids these days got to be perfect. Got to be in the gym. They don't want to be outside. gym got to be air conditioning. They don't want to play inside of a hot gym. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's too many excuses and too many obstacles when you just play. That's how you learn. You learn how to be strong under harsh conditions. And people don't really
Right, even
realize
playing
that.
outside.
Yeah. Right. They don't, man, these kids don't want to. Let me tell you. Me and my coach took our kids outside on last Wednesday to play basketball. They were like, wow.
It was hot. It was hot, right?
It wasn't even that hot, dude. It wasn't even that hot. It was not even that hot. But let me tell you. I'm like, man, y'all be quiet and be out here and play. But they wound up playing. They wound up having fun. And I'm like, see? Like, just try it. Nothing wrong with it. But, again, that's the reason why I do what I do. All right, so if the game never got taken away from you, well, they really didn't because you're still playing. But what would your stat line be right now?
Like in the game? Like,
Yeah.
I'm putting up at least, I'll say like 20, 22.
Okay.
About like four or five assists. And at least like two or three steals because I have a passion for defense aside as well. You guys, my friends about it. When we play outside, they think I'm crazy with no shirt on, just diving on the concrete, just head first. Head first.
Oh, my God. That's that determination, your passion, man. That's that work ethic. All right, so look, if you could play with anybody, NBA, I don't care if it's WNBA, college basketball, and y'all can play two other people. So it's you and somebody else, y'all 2v2. Who would you pick as a teammate, and who would you pick to play against?
Oh, me and Kyrie Irving for sure.
Hey, like, that's my man, Kyrie.
Yeah, I love Kyrie. Yeah, I literally got him on my prosthetic leg.
What?
Yeah, let me show you real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Oh. Can you see it?
Yep, I sure can. And you know what? I got a picture like that on my wall. I got a picture of Kyrie on my wall. My mom had asked me who's my favorite basketball player right now, and I told her Kyrie. So she brought me a picture of Kyrie Irving, and I put it on my wall right there. Yeah, so, man, that's cool, man. That's cool.
Kyrie, my favorite player of all time.
You ever try to reach out to Kyrie?
Did I ever try to talk to him?
Yeah.
Well, I tried to. What was it called? During after like I beat cancer, make a wish. I had to make a wish, and it was to meet Kyrie Irving.
Okay.
But COVID happened, and I couldn't meet him. So.
Oh, wow.
So if COVID didn't happen, I would have met him for sure.
Well, I hope some way, somehow he hear this, and then it can happen. I try everything in my power to try to make it happen. I'll send this to him on his Instagram and see what happened. I don't know. 'Cause I mean,
yeah, I'm looking forward to it happening one day.
So when he left Nike and designed his own shoe, like I sent him an email like, dude, my girls will wear your shoes. Our whole team will wear your shoes. Like, we don't care. We represent you, man. Because that was real powerful what he did.
Yeah, I still be wearing his Nike shoes.
Yeah, but my girls used to wear his Nike shoes when we was out tournaments and stuff. They liked his Nike shoes. But since he left Nike, like his new shoes, like I like them.
Yeah, they're nice. It's the same thing he been doing with Nike, just a different company.
Right. I like them. All right, so who would y'all two play against?
I say me and Kyrie versus Trae Young, and I'll say John Morant. I feel like that's a good matchup.
Okay, Trae and John. Yeah, that's a nice matchup. Other than that, what is your main goal, or what was your main goal for basketball?
Before I got like
Yeah,
diagnosed, or
yeah, before
um,
you get
it was just to make it to a higher level one day in basketball.
okay. All right, that's good. That's good. It can still happen. That it can still
Oh yeah,
happen.
for sure.
So, I know, and I've seen that. So, it's other alternatives to playing basketball. Um, have you ever participated in the any world games, or because I know you aren't you, are you a part of a wheelchair league? If that's how the I
Yeah.
want to say, I want to be politically correct. I don't care. How's that?
I was good, man. When I first got introduced to it, I didn't know what it was. I was just learning how to play, and once I started to get like used to it, I started to love it.
Okay. So you know it's an Olympics for that, right?
Yeah.
You ever think about trying out for that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, trying out for that or overseas.
Okay. Is that real strong on overseas?
Uh, I think so. I'm not sure. I have not too much tuned in about it overseas.
Okay. See, you still get to play the sport you love. It might not be the way that you originally, wanted to play it, but you still get to play it. And
Right,
even
it's a blessing.
right, it's a blessing. Hey, but you still doing it on the basketball court outside with your friends, diving on the floor with no shirt off. With your shirt off. Friends be
And
like,
I
yo,
wish I had the video, man. I wish I had the video.
friends like, yo, what are you doing, Noah? Hey, what are you doing? But nah,
Uh,
again, I really appreciate you, man, and look, keep working hard, man. I
yeah, I
don't,
really
I
appreciate you for bringing me here.
hey, look, again, this platform is to give people a voice, and that's all it is, to give underdogs a voice. That's why it's called the Underdogs Voice Podcast. And when I came up with this, it was just that I need for people that don't usually talk to tell their story, so it can help somebody else out, right? And
Right.
another thing is, I got tired of hearing adults talk about sports and what they think. I needed these kids to really talk about what they think about it, and tell their own journey and what they're going through. Because as parents, I'm a parent. We try to create our kids' journey for them instead of letting them go through their own journey and creating their own story.
Right.
So that's one reason why I did this, man. And it's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. But again, I appreciate you coming on and stuff like that. But to my folks out there, listen, know um, you're a reminder of that even if you lose the game, right? You don't
Right.
have to lose the grind. And to every underdog out there, your story is not over unless you quit writing it. So stay focused, stay faithful, and remember, we rise by grinding.
Right.
Noah, where can people follow you at? Tell them your handles. Where can they get to know
Um.
your story and follow you? Because it's a compelling story. And if I'm anybody out there listening, I will be following this young man, especially if you want inspiration, because he's very inspiring.
Yeah, my Instagram is just underscore One-Leg Bandit, and on TikTok it's the same thing. And I actually have my video when I was on the news about my whole story pinned on TikTok.
Okay, so
And
y'all get to
then
hit. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
oh no, you good. YouTube is the same thing, One-Leg Bandit.
All right, so y'all get to follow him on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and listen to his news story. So underdogs, listen. I'm calling all the underdogs out there. Let's level up in sports and in life. Every single week, you'll get stories like Noah. Your one-stop link to everything underdog. You can go to my link tree at Linktree SQ Basketball Chronicles. You can rep some merch like the shirt I got on now, the heart of an underdog. which no, I think you're.
Yeah, I got a cop. Yeah, I got a cop.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
think
cop. I'm about to cop me a shirt actually.
good, good. Hey, I just put up some new stuff up. I'm about to put out our. I got a female collection I just did before we got on here. So there's a
Oh,
lot of good
okay.
stuff on there for that. But you represent this, Noah, the heart of an underdog. You represent that, man. You got a straight heart of an underdog. So, guys, never miss a story. Hit the bell and and the subscribe button. And listen, what's your underdog moment? You can tell us in the comments below. All right. And remember, underdogs, every underdog has their day. I'm Coach Key. Put my man Noah, the One-Leg Bandit.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? We're out.
I'll talk, man.